Hey friends, good morning. I'm Angela. I'm so excited that you're here to work out with me today. As soon as you have your equipment and your water on standby and you're ready to move, you can press play on this video. Warm up begins with feet straight down from the hips in parallel. Let's raise our right heel. And then I want you to alternate heel raises without really changing your head height. So I like to tell my students, pretend you have a book on your head. It helps to minimize any bounce. 4, 3, 2, last one, and then bring both heels down. We're going to raise and lower the heels together. Keep a little micro bend in the knees, and then core is bracing as if someone were going to throw a bucket of cold water on you. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's walk our feet wider than hips and then alternate toe taps. So we are picking our entire foot up off the floor and then tapping just the big toe down. Let's add arm reach for the ceiling. We're moving the same side as the toe that's tapping. And don't forget to keep picking your entire foot up off the floor for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take the arm across the chest. As you do these swings here, try to keep your chest and shoulders pointed straight ahead. I'm going to show you what we don't want right here, this. My chest is pointing side to side. I want you to use your core to stabilize. Keep your shoulders ahead for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go up 4, 3, 2, 1. Across for 4, 3, 2, 1. Up for 2. Across for 2, up for 2, across for 2, last time, take it up 2, last time across for 2. And then from here, make sure feet are wider than hips, pick up your toes, turn them out to 2 and 10, bracing core, shoulders down, we bend the knees and rise. Pretend you're sliding down a wall and you have to keep your shoulders touching the wall. That's gonna keep your shoulders right over hips, preventing us from leaning forward. Plie. Here's 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's hold it low. And then I want you to just press the floor away with your feet to lift your hips 1 inch. Knees tracking over second and third toes. We want to make sure our knees aren't collapsing in. So thighs press back. Let's circle the arms back. Hello, coordination. Keeping chest up, shoulders relaxed and down. Pulse and circle here for 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep your pulses going. Reverse your circles with the arms. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold it here. We're going to bring right arm down towards our thigh, reach up and over for a side bend, and then reach for both sides of the room. Same side. Taking it over to the right. For 4, 3, try to keep your hips really still as you reach. 2, last one to the right, bring it up to center. Let's go left and center. Good, so we're reaching for that top corner of the room where the wall meets the ceiling. You have 4, 3, 2, last one. From here, round your spine, gaze to the floor, and then open chest. So think spine is round, spine is long. 2 more, please. Let's do 1 more. And then rise up, turn your feet back into parallel. You can stay where you are. I always turn sideways here as we dive it forward. So from here, back of knees, we bend, extend. Heels are pressing down towards the floor. Belly's pulling up and in, and my gaze is in front of my fingertips. Bend, extend. 4, 3, nice flat back. 2, last one. Bring your knees back to a bend, and then heel toe, feet under hips, and just roll up slowly, reaching for the floor. And shake it out a little bit. All right, friends. we're gonna get right to it. So we're gonna get that heart rate up with a little bit of no impact cardio. So we're gonna use 2 weights in a ball if you want. You don't have to use the weights, you don't have to use the ball. So from here, place your ball under your left big toe. So all of my weight is on my right leg. I have a little bend in the knee. My foot is pressing evenly into the floor. And then on the ball side, only the big toe is touching the ball. So keep your knee pointed straight ahead. If all of your toes are touching the ball, I want you to rotate your femur in your hip socket, pinky toe points up. Weights to chest. And then from here, we're gonna keep chest up, eyes up, sit in an imaginary chair, and rise. So I want you focusing on taking your butt back and down, keeping core bracing and chest up, eyes up. Don't even worry about what that ball's doing. It's just along for the ride. We're gonna add arms in 4, 3, 2. Last one. As we go into our squat, I want you to take your arms to the side, weights to heart. You do not have to add the arms. If it's not feeling good for you, you can go back to weights to heart. Here for 4. Here's 3, 2. Last one, we're gonna hold it here. I want you to bring your weights together and then arms wide. So I'm gonna show you another version. If this isn't working for you, I want you to just touch your weights in front of your chest. Either one is fine. We're staying down nice and low in that imaginary chair for 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up, and then I want you to draw your elbows down. Goalpost shape, roll your ball in, push it out, roll the ball out. So pay attention to what your right hip is doing. I want you to keep your right hip right over your ankle. Don't let it shift over to the right. Try to keep it right over your ankle for 4, 3. I like to pretend I have a wall right here so I can't shift my weight. 2. Last one. Let's hold it here. And then from here, just the right arm. I want you to reach back behind your butt, reach it up. So we're staying nice and low in that imaginary chair, chest up, eyes up. Here's 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up and come on up. Whew, sweating already. All right, I guess that's what we're here for. So let's switch sides. So ball goes under right big toe. Remember, pinky toes lifted. And then your left foot. You really want to press evenly, big toe, pinky toe, heel, and then bend the knee. Hip stays right over ankle. Pretend you have a wall here so you can't shift your weight out to the side. Weights to heart, and then sit in a chair and rise. As you squat, right here, chest up, eyes up, as if you're making eye contact with yourself in a mirror. We're gonna add the arms in 4, 3, 2. Remember, don't worry about what that ball is doing. Last one. Let's add arms. We're gonna take arms to the side and up. So we're raising our weights to chest height. Try to keep your weights below your shoulders. Sit it back for 4, 3, 2. Last one, let's hold it here. We're gonna tap our weights either overhead, or option 2 is in front of your chest. Whichever works best for you. Or you can alternate, you can do one of each. That's kind of fun. Here for 4, stay low in that chair. 3, 2. Last one, hold it up. We're gonna bend our elbows like a goalpost. Roll your ball in, push it out. Ball rolls away from you. Pay attention to that left hip. Try to keep it right over your ankle. You have 4, 3, 2. Last one. Woo, losing my ball. Hold it here. From here, just that left arm, reach behind your butt and up. Nothing else moving. Reach. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Come on up. All right, friends, good work. You can kick it out a little bit and set your weights aside. Let's bring our ball over to our bar, and we'll begin with bar on the left today. Ball goes on the floor, and then I want you to step your heels onto your ball with your heels touching. Feet are in a small V shape. So try to keep your heels pressing together for glute engagement. Core bracing, shoulders down, hand behind the head, please. So from here, I want you to bend your knees. We're going to hinge from the hips. So chest goes forward, and then we rise, squeeze your legs together. So when we hinge right here, butt stays right over our heels. So it's a hinge forward, not a squat. And if this isn't working for you, I want you to just plie here, shoulders over hips. That's your other option. You have 4. Really squeeze your legs together, and I want you to make sure you're not pushing your head forward with your hand. If anything, press your head back into your hand. Last one. Let's hold it low. From here, I want you to bring your knees together, reach it out, and open. Good. Hello, inner thighs. So your gaze is going to be on the floor, maybe 6 feet in front of your toes. Close and open. 4, 3, 2. Last one. From here, I want you to rise all the way up, legs together. We're going to reach for the ceiling, slide down imaginary wall, rise, plie and hinge. No hinge, and hinge. If you're liking one more than the other, you can stick with just one instead of alternating. One more of each. Last one, let's hold it here. And then from here, shift your weight onto your inside leg. We're gonna raise our outside leg, lower the arm, and then take the arm overhead, tap the pinky toe on your ball, and I want you to keep your leg in the same shape. So we're not changing the bend, and we're keeping that external hip rotation. For 4, 3, if you find yourself leaning back, don't lift the leg as high. 2, last one, hold it here. Both legs, we're going to extend and bend. Good, keep breathing. Shoulders relaxed and down for 4, 3, 2. Last one, come back to a bend in both legs. Reach your arm a little farther forward and then just a little tiny lift. Good, tiny lifts. And I want you to think about lifting with your inner thighs. We're using this muscle adductor to lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. We're gonna step our leg forward. Foot goes down, and then my weight shifted forward, so my ball is now behind my butt. It's no longer under my hip. Hand behind the head, please. We're going to hinge forward as we bend the knees and bring it up. So curtsy lunge with the hinge. Your other option is here, shoulders over hips. If you're not liking that hinge, that's okay. For 3, get the legs all the way straight as you come up. 2, last hinge, let's hold it here. I want you to just press your ball with your back heel. Little press, press, hold your hinge, press. 4, 3, 2, last one, let's hold that press. I want you to rise up, reach overhead. We're gonna bend the knees, shoulders over hips, and hinge. So just like we did in our first position, we're alternating. And if there's one of these that is not working for you, you're going to just pick the one that works instead of alternating. One more of each, please. So last hinge, last regular no hinge curtsy. Hold it here, little pulse up, up. Keep a press on that ball. 4, 3, 2, 1, keep your pulse going and hold. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. All right, friends, legs on fire. So I love that hinge. Really awesome, sneaky core work. Let me know what you thought. Let's grab our ball. We'll keep our bar on the same side, bar on the left, and then ball goes between the thighs, feet in parallel. So from here, you can hold your bar if you want to, or you can balance, but I like to set us up so that we can reach our bar. We're going to need it at some point. So from here, weight in the heels. We're gonna take our butt back and down, chest up, eyes up. Narrow squat. 4, 3, weight in the heels. 2, last one. Let's bring it back down. And then inside heel, closest to the bar. We're gonna lift, tap, lift, tap. Chest up, eyes up, lift, tap. 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1, and then I want you to squeeze your thighs together, lift an inch. Squeeze, lift. Nice and slow. Squeeze your thighs, lift an inch. Squeeze, lift. Here for 4, 3, squeeze 2, last one, squeeze, lift, drop it back down. From here, we're gonna grab the ball, bring your heel down. We're going to rise up, raise your outside heel, ball goes on your thigh. So from here, I want you to press into your thigh. We're going to raise, tap. Beautiful, so hip flexors, core, shoulders are the workers. We're gonna add on in 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1. I want you to step your foot wide, reach overhead, slow-mo time. We're gonna squat, knee raise, tap, lift. Squat, knee raise, tap, lift. So anytime that ball is on your leg, I want you to give it a little press. So we're adding down force, extra resistance. Good, 3 more, please. 2. Last one, let's hold our squat. So from here, we're low in a squat. I want you to rise up, place your ball on the outside of your leg, side leg lift, sit it down. Beautiful, so keep a bend in your standing leg, your leg closest to the bar, and then really press that ball into your thigh. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold the leg lift. From here, we're gonna add on. So we're going to squat, lift, sweep forward, no moving the hips, sweep back, land. Lift, sweep, sweep. So try to keep your pelvis really still right here. Doesn't have to be a big sweep, but I want your core engaging to stabilize your pelvis. You have 4. Here's 3, 2. Last one, friends. We're gonna sweep forward, sweep back, hold it here. Sink a little lower into your standing leg, stretch your leg a little straighter, moving leg, press into the ball, draw your knee forward, push it back. So no movement in the pelvis. Nice long spine for 4, 3, 2. Get that leg as straight as you can. Last one, hold it straight, flex your foot, press into your ball, little lifts, tiny lifts. So your arm is stopping your leg from lifting very far at all. Hello, resistance. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Bring it up. Good work. You can reach up and over, drop your hip away from the bar. All right, friends, that's my favorite series of the week. I hope you liked it too. And then we switch sides. So ball on the floor, heels together, toes apart, belly in, shoulders down. Hand goes behind the head. And then I want you to bend your knees and hinge your hips. So your chest goes forward and then bring it up, tailbone points straight down at your ball. If you're not liking the hinge, you're going to keep shoulders over hips and just bend the knees. And up. I want you to think about really squeezing your legs together right here on the way up. Really squeeze your thighs for 4. Hinge and plie for 3. Make sure we're not pushing our head forward. We want to keep our neck in line with spine. Last one. Let's hold it low. From here, I want you to reach it out. Bring your knees towards one another, knees wide. So make sure your hips are right over your ankles. 4, 3, 2. Last one, friends. Let's rise all the way up. Reach for the ceiling, slide down imaginary wall. Rise up, hinge and plie. So no hinge and hinge. And if there's one of those that isn't working for you, or you prefer one over the other, you're welcome to do just the one that works. One more of each, please. Here's our last hinge. Here's our last regular plie, shoulders over hips. Hold it here, outside leg. We're going to raise, tap it down. So try not to change the bend in the knee. We're keeping the bend. We're keeping that external rotation. If you find yourself leaning back, don't lift as high for 3. Here's 3. 2. Last one, hold it here. Both legs, reach, bend, stretch, bend. Legs are straight, bend. 4, 3, 2. Last one, let's come back to a bend, reach a little farther forward, helps me to keep shoulders over hips, and then just a little tiny lift. And remember, we're lifting with our inner thigh. So think inner thigh towards the sky. Lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's step our foot forward. So big step forward. You're gonna shift your hips forward. So your ball is now behind your butt. We keep that turnout, hands behind the head, and then bend your knees. We hinge forward and rise. Hinge and rise. You have 4, 3, hinge for 2, and then hold it down, please. From here, little press on the ball. So back heel is pressing, core is bracing, shoulders relaxing down away from the ears. Press. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hold the press. We're gonna bring our chest up, reach it up, curtsy lunge, no hinge, and then hinge, curtsy lunge. Beautiful. If one of these is not working for you, I want you to just choose the one that does work instead of alternating. One more of each, please. Last hinge, last slide down wall. Let's hold it here. Little pulse up, up. Keep your back heel pressing into the ball. Little lift. 4, pulse 3, pulse 2. Last one, hold it here. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Good work, friends. Kick it out a little bit. And then let's grab our ball. So we'll pick our ball up, place it between thighs, making sure it's not on the knee joint. So above our knee joint, feet in parallel, core bracing, shoulders down. And then if you want, you can hold on or just set yourself up so you can reach your bar and balance. We're going to take our butt back and down, chest up, eyes up, and rise. Narrow squat, weight is in our heels. 4, 3, 2. Last one, let's hold it low. Inside heel, we're gonna lift, tap, lift, tap. Nothing else gets to move. So lower belly pulling up and in, nice flat back. 4, 3, 2. Last one, let's hold our heel up. I want you to squeeze your thighs, little pulse. Squeeze, lift the hips. So we're just coming up 1 inch. Squeeze and lift for 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift. We're gonna drop it down. Bring your heel to the floor. We're gonna grab our ball, rise up, raise your outside heel, place the ball on your thigh. From here, inhale. As you exhale, we raise the knee, tap the toe. And we're pressing into that ball, using that down force to create extra resistance. You'll feel this in your core, in your quad, for 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1, slow-mo time. Step your foot out wide, raise your arms, sit your butt down, raise your knee, and tap. Lift, squat, lift. Tap, lift, squat, lift. You have 4. Here's 3. Last 2. Last one, friends. Let's hold our squat. So from here, I want you to rise up, extend your leg to the side, ball presses into the side of your leg, and then we sit it down and reach the ball overhead. We add on in 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold the leg lift. From here, we're gonna add on. So we're going to squat, lift, sweep forward without moving the hips, sweep back. Good, so try to keep your pelvis really still here. Don't let your tailbone tuck under as you swing the leg forward. If you feel your tailbone tucking under, don't move the leg as much. I'm only moving mine a couple inches. You have 3, 2. Get that leg super straight. Last one. We're gonna swing it forward, hold it back. Sink a little deeper into your standing leg, stretch your moving leg straight, press into your ball. We're gonna draw our knee towards the bar, push it out. Beautiful, so foot is straight out from my hip for 4, 3, 2. Last one, super straight leg, sink down a little lower in your standing leg, flex your foot, little tiny lift. So you're fighting between your ball, your hand is pushing it towards your leg is trying to push that ball up. Hello, resistance, butt on fire for 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, and bring it down. Good job, you can reach up and over, drop your hip away from the bar. All right, friends, awesome work. So we have one thing left to do standing. Let's bring our ball and place your ball on the floor. Your ball is optional. You don't need to use a ball if you don't want to. If you are using your ball, we're about straight arms distance away from the bar, so give yourself some space. Right heel on, bend in the right knee at all times. And then I want you to hinge forward, pretend you drop something. So belly pulls in, back is flat. We're gonna hinge our tailbone back. So tailbone points behind you, back is flat, and then place your hands on the bar. So let's step our left foot back, and then from here, I want you to just float your leg up, tap the toe. And we're only lifting as high as we can while keeping our back really still. We don't want any movement in the spine. We don't want our back to arch. So focus on this leg stretching straight versus the height for 4, 3, 2. Last one, let's tap it down, hold it up. From here, I want you to bend knee to knee, extend the leg. Bend, push it back. Keep your hips back. I always notice in class when people get tired, their hips shift forward and then your knee goes over your toes. I want you to keep your hips back for 4, 3, gazes on the bar, 2, last one, let's hold it here. I want you to tap, swing it over to the left, lift it up, big toe in line with spine. So it is okay if your toe is not coming down to the floor. Try to keep that leg really straight. Keep your hips shifted back for 4, 3, 2. Last one, let's take that leg out to the side. From here, I want you to tap your ball, take it side, ball, side. Good, keep pressing into your left hand. Don't let your weight shift over to the right. You have 3, 2. Last one, hold it side. We're gonna circle forward and side. Circle forward, side. No one's ever done this before. No, I'm just kidding, I never have. For 3, 2. Last one. Let's hold it forward, and then from here, I want you to just bend your knee to chest, extend the leg. Bend, extend. Pulling the knee up towards your chest for 4, 3, 2. Last one, and come up. Good job. So, right foot on your leg, sit it down. All right, so same thing other side. I'm gonna switch so you guys can see my moving side a little bit better. So ball goes under left heel. We're about an arm's distance away from the bar. And then bend in this knee. We're gonna hinge it forward. So pretend you drop something. Belly's pulling in, tailbone points straight back. Hands on the bar, and then step your right leg back. So from here, hips point down, float your leg up, but we're only going as high as we can, keeping our spine really still. Focus on length of the leg versus height of the lift for 4, 3, gazes on your bar, 2. Last one, let's lift it up. We're gonna bend knee to knee, extend it back. And make sure your hips are staying back, so your weight is shifted back, your knee is behind your big toe. 4, 3, 2. Sorry, I just yelled. Last one, hold it back. From here, we're gonna swing it over to the right, lift. So we take it over to the right and then bring your leg up so your big toe is in line with spine. Sweep for 4, 3, 2, we're gonna hold side on our last one. So hold it to the side, hips are back. I want you to tap your ball, tap it side. Ball and side. For 4, 3, don't be mad at me, 2. Last one, hold the leg out to the side. We're gonna circle forward and side. So really important, your hips are back. So your hip is right over your ankle for 4, 3, 2. Hold it forward on 1. We're gonna bend the knee, raise it, extend the leg, tap the toes. For 4, here's 4, 3, 2. Last one, bring it down. Good work. So you can take your left foot on your opposite thigh and just sit back for a figure 4. So I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about with hips so you guys can keep stretching. So just a demonstration here, pretend I'm facing my bar, I'm at an angle. So pretend we're doing some lifts and taps. So see how my hip is over my ankle? When people start to get tired, they go here. So my hip is now over my knee is way over my toes, so I want you to shift it back. Keep your butt back. right here, knee behind the toe. So that's what I mean by that. I always like to give you guys some form tune-up recommendations. All right, friends, let's come down to the mat. Yay, mat time. So I'd like you to bring your ball and your weights if you want, and then you can just set your ball and one weight aside. We're gonna begin with just one weight. And I'm going to change camera angle, so grab some water or a little stretch if you like. All right, friends. So one weight if you want, you don't have to. Kathleen, this one is for you, side lying shoulder work with one weight. So we're gonna lay down on our left side, and then forearm is on the mat. If this doesn't work for you, you're going to just lay down with your head down. So forearm, your elbow is gonna be out a little farther from your body than your shoulder. We wanna make sure we're not here. This is no good. So ribs lifted, knees bent slightly in front of your body, and then grab your weight. We're going to hover our arm right above our ribs. Keep your big toes together. We're gonna lift our top leg and then a little external rotation with the shoulder. Little clamshell and rotator cuff exercise for 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's open it up one more time. We're gonna add on. We're gonna extend the arm, extend the leg, bend, close, open, reach, bend. Good. Being mindful that your ribs are not sinking down towards the mat. I want you to keep a nice long spine. 4, 3, 2, last one. I'd like you to hold your extension, please. So from here, bend your elbow, lower the weight behind your head, and then tap the toe. Keeping those ribs lifted, keeping your legs stretching as straight as you can while you move for 4, 3, 2, last one. We're gonna add on. So same thing, bend and tap, lift, and then we're gonna draw our elbow towards our hip, bend the leg, toes together. Reach, tap and extension, and in. Good. You have 4, 3, butt should be on fire. 2, last one. Let's keep it here. So I want you to place your foot on the floor, and then from here, new exercise. We're gonna extend our arm, pushing your weight over your knee, and then raise your bottom leg. Hello, inner thighs. And my weight is all balancing on my left cheek. So I just have one cheek on the floor, and I'm not on my hip, I'm on my cheek for 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it here. We're gonna raise our weight overhead, raise the legs, lower, lower the leg, pull your elbow in. Lift, down. So inner thighs and core. 4, 3, 2, last one. I want you to hold that V-sit. From here, we're gonna bend the knees, draw your elbow to your hip. We're gonna roll side, and then lift the leg and the arm, pull it down, roll back onto that one cheek, V-sit. So when we roll side, right here, working obliques. You have 4. Nice and slow for 3. 2. Lift, extend, last one. Last V-sit. Roll side, lift, extend, hold it here. We're gonna bend our elbow, weight behind the head, lift the leg. Staying lifted out of this oblique, long spine for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold, and then bring it all the way up. You can set your weight down, take your top leg, hug it over bottom. Good work, friends. So working side of thigh, side of butt, then we got inner thigh, core, shoulders, a little bit of everything there. So let's lay down on our right side. And then our setup, we want to make sure our elbow is farther from our body than our shoulder. We have our ribs lifted, knees slightly in front of the body, big toes together. And then arm is in a 90-degree bend, float it right over the side of your body. We're going to externally rotate shoulder and hip. So clamshell lift. 4, 3, 2, last one, and then we add on. So we're gonna rotate, extend and lift, bring it down. Open, reach, bend, close. Slow for 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's hold that leg and arm lifted, and then bend your elbow, bring your weight behind your head, tap your toe, and lift. Keep breathing, staying lifted out of this oblique. For 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna add on. So from here, we're gonna bend, reach, tap, tricep extension. Beautiful. Forgot where I was for a second. Reach and tap. You have 4. I'm back. 3, 2. Last one, friends. Let's bring it back to a bend. From here, bring your toe down to the mat, new exercise time. So we're on just this right cheek. I want you to push your weight forward, bring your bottom knee up, and then elbow lowers to hip. We lower our knee to the mat. Hello, inner thighs. For 4, 3, 2, hold on 1, we're gonna add on. So raise your weight, raise your feet. Lower, pull the elbow in, lower the knee. So if you feel this in your neck and shoulders, I want you to set your weight down and just do body weight. You have 3. Get those legs super straight. 2. Last one, let's hold our V-sit. So from here, I want you to bend your knees, draw your weight to your hip. We're gonna roll side, lift, extend, bend the elbows, bend the leg, and then we roll, reach, V-sit. You can always get rid of that weight if you need to. You have 4, 3, 2, last V-sit. We're going to hold arm and leg up. From here, bend the elbow, tap the toe. Lifting out of your oblique, I've said it a million times. It's important. For 4, 3, 2, last one, hold and bring it up. Good work, come on up. Top leg over bottom, hug it in for a second, and then we have one thing left to do. That's it, friends. So we will be using our ball and our weights for core work today. And I'm gonna give you some options here. So if anyone has separation, diastasis recti, any kind of a lower back issue, I want you to grab your weights, ball between your thighs, and you're gonna lay it on your back and you'll follow along here with everything we do. So So you don't even have to use weights. You can just go here with legs and tabletop. So that's a really good option. Option two, if you have lower back issues, core's not feeling strong, you wanna just do upper body, you're gonna sit crisscross applesauce, follow along with your weights. And then option three is going to be ball between inner thighs. So from here, we're going to have a seat wherever you are with those three options, one weight in each hand, ball between thighs, and then we're gonna lift our toes up. So heels pressing into the mat, sit up nice and tall, flat back, belly pulls in, and then arms chest height, and then just a tiny lean back. So I just lean probably 3 to 5 degrees. It's a tiny lean. I want you to make sure you can hold that abdominal engagement. If you feel like, whoops, I lost it, I now feel my back arching, come up a little bit. And then from here, we're going to lower our weights and raise. Keeping shoulders relaxed and down. Make sure we're breathing here, heels pressing into the mat. For 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1. From here, we're gonna lean back, squeeze the ball, sit up, lower, raise. Lean and squeeze, lower the weights. Shoulders, stay relaxed the entire time. If you're feeling this in your neck and shoulders more than in your core, just set your weights down or go to a lighter weight. You have 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it up. We're gonna draw one elbow, one weight to your hip. Look over your shoulder, push it out. Opposite side, push it out. So alternating narrow rows. Here's 4. Come on, words. 3, 2. Last one, friends. From here, keep your belly in the same position. So core is bracing, lower your weights down. We're gonna press our weights, our hands into our weights. And then I want you to just lift your heels, tap it down. Lift and tap. Good, if this isn't working for you, you can bring your elbows down, lift and tap here for 4, 3, 2, hold your lift on 1, little squeeze, inner thigh, little squeeze, squeeze, lift and squeeze. You have 4, 3, 2, hold on 1, hold the squeeze, we're gonna tap and lift. Good, nice flat back for 4, 3, 2, last lift, bring your heels down. You can set your weights down. You can roll your ball away. Good work, friends. We get to stretch. All right, so soles of feet together, knees are wide, and then sit up nice and tall like you have a puppet string coming out of the top of your head, and then keeping your back flat, we're going to lean forward. So making sure we're not rounding our spine here, just opening up the hips. And then sit up tall. We're gonna take right leg out to the side. Sit bones grounded, reach your right hand for your toes, and then left arm reaches up and over for the top corner of the room. So we're reaching for where the wall meets the ceiling. You'll feel this in the side body and inner thigh. And then we're going to lower our arm to about chest height. Take it across the chest, nose towards knee, and then this stretch you'll feel more in your low back. All right, bring it up. We're gonna switch legs. Left leg goes long, left hand reaching for the toes, right arm up and over. Making sure both sit bones are on the mat. And then lower your arm to about chest height. We're gonna take it across the chest, nose towards knee. Trying to keep both sit bones grounded. And then let's come up to all fours. We're gonna do some cat and cow breathing. So fingers spread wide, shoulders right over wrists, hips over knees. If you need to, you can do a fist on the mat, protect the wrist. And then we inhale, lower the belly, lift your eyes, lift your tail. Exhale, spine goes up, eyes on your thighs, tailbone curls under. One more time, inhale, lower the belly, lift the eyes, lift the tail. Exhale, spine goes up, tailbone curls under, head hangs, and then let's bring it back to neutral spine. Left foot steps through. And then if you want, you can bend your right knee, maybe bring your hand up to your foot, stretch the quad. You can do left hand on your thigh if you need to. And then release your foot, toes press into the mat, raise the knee into a lunge. If you want, you can take left arm up to the ceiling, eyes on your fingertips, and then replace your hand. We're gonna lower our knee, and then walk your hips back, keep your heel pressing into the mat. Toes to the ceiling. Let's walk our hands forward, step your left foot back, right foot steps through, maybe bend your left leg in half, reaching for your toes. You can bring your forearm up if you need to, just stretching the quad. And then let that foot come down to the mat, replace your hand, curl your left toes under, raise the knee. And if you'd like, you can take right hand up, reach for the ceiling, eyes on your fingers. And then replace your hand. We're gonna lower our back knee, walk your hips back, keep your heel on the mat, toes to the ceiling, reach for your toes. All right, friends, last but not least, let's walk our hands in front of our foot. Step both feet together. Let your head hang, completely relax your neck. And then nod your head, yes please. You can hold opposite elbow if you want. Shake your head, no thank you. One more, yes please. One more, no thank you. And then fingertips float to the mat. Bend the knees, weight in the heels, and just roll up slowly, slowly. One bone at a time. All right, friends. That's it for our class today. I hope you enjoyed the workout. And as always, please let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, grievances with this class or fitness in general. I'm here to help you. And I'll see you next workout. Bye.